Hello everyone. Welcome back to Idden Stories. Today's drama teaches a powerful life lesson about helping others. Some people never assist anyone, yet they expect help from everyone around them. But life has a way of revealing the importance of kindness, compassion, and mutual support. Sit back, relax, and let this story inspire you to become a blessing wherever you go. Welcome to today's episode, and thank you for joining us. Some people walk through life expecting the entire world to bend toward their needs. They stretch out their hands when they are in trouble, they search for shoulders to lean on when the storm rises, and they cry for support when the weight becomes too heavy. Yet, strangely, these same people never lift a finger for anyone else. They close their doors when others knock, they turn their backs when someone else is hurting, and they pretend they don't hear when a friend is calling for help. But life has its own unique way of teaching us lessons. Sometimes it whispers gently through small reminders. Sometimes it speaks firmly through unexpected circumstances. And sometimes, it teaches painfully, so painfully that the message can never be forgotten. This is the story of a person who demanded assistance from everyone but never gave any in return. Until life presented a lesson powerful enough to change everything.
Oh no. Not again. I can't be late today. Not today of all days. Emily, please. I need your help. Can you help me iron this shirt? I'm already running behind schedule.
Mark. Honestly, you always call for me only when you were in trouble. Every single time you're stressed or something isn't going right, that's the only moment you remember I'm here. But when someone else needs help, even something small, you act like you're too busy or it's not your problem.
Emily, please, not now. I'm already panicking. I know what you're saying, but I just need to get out of the door as fast as possible. I promise we'll talk about it later. Can you please help me with the shirt?
Mark, do you even hear yourself? You promised to talk later, but later never comes. You're always too tired, too busy, too distracted. You want help, but you don't give help. Life doesn't work like that.
Emily, look. I get that I haven't been the most supportive person. I really do. But right now, I'm in a tough spot. This meeting is extremely important. If I go looking like a wrinkled paper bag, my boss is going to roast me alive. I just need you to iron this shirt, please. I'll make it up to you.
You always say you'll make it up, Mark. But you never quite follow through. Still, I don't want you to lose your job. Hand me the shirt. You know, helping people doesn't require a dramatic moment. It doesn't have to be when someone is desperate. You could start with small things, checking in on people, offering a hand even when they don't ask, being present. It's not just about convenience.
I hear you. Really, I do. And you're right. I guess I've been so focused on myself that I didn't realize how much I've been taking others for granted.
Mark, it's not about grand gestures. It's about consistency. People shouldn't feel like you only remember them when your world is falling apart. She finishes ironing and hands him the neatly pressed shirt. That's it. Try not to spill anything on it before you leave.
Thank you, Emily. Seriously. I mean it this time.
Then show it. Don't just say it. Mark, dear, could you spare a moment? These bags are heavier than I expected. And my hands are starting to give out. Could you help me carry them up the steps, just for a moment?
Oh. Mrs. Parker, I'm really sorry. I know you need help, but I'm actually running very, very late. I have a meeting that I absolutely cannot miss. If I stop now, I'll be in big trouble.
I understand, dear. I truly do. But it would take you less than a minute. These steps feel like a mountain today. And I don't want to risk falling. My back isn't what it used to be.
Mrs. Parker, I wish I could, really. But if I stay even a minute longer, I'll be even more behind than I already am. I'm sorry, I just can't stop right now.
Sometimes, Mark, the help someone needs comes at an inconvenient moment. But that's exactly when kindness shows its true value.
I understand what you mean, but today is just not the day. I have to go. I hope someone else comes by to help you.
People always seem to be in a hurry. But one day, they'll realize that rushing past others doesn't make them any richer. Only emptier.
David. David, please, I need your help. Can you send me your report? Mine isn't anywhere close to being done. Mark. Are you serious? This is the third time just this week. 3 times, Mark. And we're only halfway through the week. I know, and I'm sorry. But you're really good at this stuff, writing reports, organizing things, getting everything structured. It's like second nature to you. I'm behind, and if I don't submit something soon, my boss is going to chew me out. Please just help me out, David. Just this once, well. One more time. Mark, you always say just this once. But every time something goes wrong on your end, you come straight to me like I'm your safety net. I don't mind helping, I really don't. But it's becoming a routine, and it's wearing me out. David, please. I'm begging. You know how today is for me. Everything has been chaotic since morning. My alarm didn't wake me. I rushed here. I barely even got myself together. I just need this one thing to go right today. I promise I'll handle my own work next time. You've said that before. Okay, yes, I know. But this time I mean it. Please, David. Help me now, and I'll fix things later. Mark. You have potential. You're not bad at this job. But you rely on people too much. At some point, you have to learn to stand on your own feet. You can't keep expecting others to clean up after you. I know you're right. And I know I've been selfish. But right now I'm desperate. Please, David. Just send me your report. I'll edit it. I'll adjust it. I'll do anything. I just need something to submit. All right. I'll send it. But Mark, this has to stop. I mean it. I can't keep saving you every time. You need to take responsibility for your own tasks. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. I won't forget this. I hope so.
David. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I just needed to talk to someone who understands. Mark needs to learn to help others. I mean it, this constant pattern of him depending on people, but never being there when someone else needs a hand. It's getting out of control.
Trust me, Emily, I know exactly what you're talking about. Mark isn't a bad person, not at all. But lately, he's been draining everyone around him. Emotionally, mentally, and even professionally. He'll walk into a room full of people who already have their own workload, and somehow he leaves them carrying his burdens while he walks away lighter.
That's exactly it. At home, it's the same story. He only remembers I exist when he's panicking or needs something fixed, or when he's running late and wants me to rescue him. But when I need help, even something small like lifting a box or running an errand, he suddenly becomes busy, distracted, or completely unavailable. It's not fair.
You're not imagining it. Here at work, he acts like people are his backup generators. He waits until his tasks are almost overdue, then comes rushing in with excuses and desperation. And because most of us care about him, we step in. But honestly, it's tiring. We're grown adults with our own responsibilities.
David, I don't want him to fail. I care about him. But I also want him to grow. I want him to understand that life isn't supposed to revolve around him being in trouble all the time. Helping others, being available, being responsible, these things matter. They shape character.
You're right. And to be honest, he's not learning because he doesn't see the consequences. Every time he gets in trouble, someone steps in. Me, you, even neighbors like Mrs. Parker. He doesn't realize how much people are sacrificing for him because he's always rushing past the lessons.
I'm starting to believe that if he doesn't face a serious situation, something he can't escape by leaning on someone else, he'll never change. He'll think life will always organize itself around his emergencies.
I've been thinking the same. He needs to learn balance. He needs to understand that relationships, whether at work, home, or anywhere, aren't one-way streets. People can support you, yes. But you must be willing to support them too.
I'm glad you understand, David. Mark listens to you more than he listens to anyone else. Maybe someday he'll wake up and finally see how much he's taking for granted.
I hope so too, Emily. Before he pushes everyone away without realizing it.
Check.
Oh. Mrs. Parker, please, let me help you with those. They look way too heavy for you to be carrying alone. Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you so much. I didn't realize these groceries would feel like bricks today. My arms were shaking, and I was praying someone kind would walk by. You don't need to struggle alone, Mrs. Parker. I'm always happy to help. Just call me whenever you need a hand. Emily, I truly appreciate you. You've always been kind, quietly, consistently kind. But Mark. Oh, Mark. That boy walks past me like I'm invisible whenever I'm struggling. He never helps anyone. Not me, not the neighbors, not even the people he cares about. But he's the first person to call out for help the moment he needs something. It breaks my heart, because he has such a good heart buried somewhere in him. You're right. Mark has a good heart, he really does. But he's stuck in his own world. He rushes through life so fast that he doesn't see the people around him. He's always panicking, always asking for help, always surviving from one crisis to the next. And because everyone keeps rescuing him, he doesn't think he needs to change. Kindness isn't only about helping when it's convenient. It's about slowing down when someone else needs you. Mark doesn't understand that yet. He thinks needing help gives him the right to take it, but giving help isn't part of his habit. He'll learn, Mrs. Parker. One way or another, he'll learn. Life always teaches those who refuse to listen. Sometimes softly, but sometimes through tough and unforgettable lessons. Yes, dear. Life has a way of shaping people. And it often uses the very same situations they ignore in others.
Emily. Hey. Listen, my power just went out. Completely. No light, no fridge, nothing. And I was about to cook dinner. So I was wondering, could I use your kitchen? Just for a while. I really don't have anywhere else to go right now.
Mark, this is becoming a pattern. Every time something goes wrong in your world, no matter how small, you come running to me or someone else for help. But when people around you need something, you're nowhere to be found. Maybe it's time you start doing for others too, not only asking for favors whenever life becomes inconvenient for you.
Emily, I know, okay? I know what you're going to say, we've been over this. But right now isn't the time for me to change my whole life. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and everything is falling apart today. I will help others later. I'll try to be better later. But can I just come in now? Please? Just this once. Again.
Mark. That's exactly the problem. You always say you'll change later. You always promise that someday you'll start doing better, start helping others, start being a giver instead of only a receiver. But later never comes for you. And the sad part, you don't see how much people around you are carrying because of your choices.
Emily, come on. I'm not hurting anyone. I just ask for help sometimes. Everybody needs help sometimes, right?
Sometimes, yes. But you need help all the time. You rely on everyone around you without realizing it. And you never stop long enough to notice how your constant needs affect the people helping you. Life doesn't work that way, Mark. If you only take and never give, eventually people get tired.
So, what are you saying? You don't want to help me anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want you to grow. I want you to stop living in a world where everyone must pause their lives to fix yours. I want you to realize that kindness isn't supposed to travel in just one direction.
Emily, I hear you. I do. But can we talk about all that later? I've had a long day. I just need a stove, 10 minutes, and some peace.
All right, Mark. You can come in. But sooner or later, something in your life will force you to change. And I hope when that day comes, you're ready to learn the lesson.
Mark, I need a moment with you. A quick announcement. Yes, sir. What's going on? You'll be leading the presentation today. Our client wants to see the project from a fresh perspective, and I've decided you will deliver it. You have 1 hour to get ready. Emmy? Sir, are you sure? 1 hour. I haven't even gone through the project details yet. I thought David was handling that. David has handled enough this week. It's time you step up, Mark. This is your responsibility. Prepare yourself. David. David, please, I need you. I need your help right now. The boss just told me I'm presenting today. I don't know where to start, I don't know what to say, and if I mess this up, I'm finished. Please, help me prepare. Mark. Are you hearing yourself? Every time trouble shows up in your life, your first instinct is to come running to me. And not just me, everyone. You never prepare, you never carry your own weight, and then you panic and expect someone to save you. David, not now. I don't need a speech. I need help. This presentation could affect my whole future here. I could lose my job. Can you please just stop talking and tell me what to do? Do you hear how you sound? You only reach out when you're drowning, but when others need support, you disappear. You never stay late to help. You never volunteer. You never ask, David, do you need anything? It's always you needing something, you needing help, you needing someone to bail you out. I'm not trying to be selfish. I just get overwhelmed. You're good at this stuff, and I'm not. Why can't you just give me a hand? What's the big deal? The big deal is that you never give anyone a hand. You didn't help Mrs. Parker yesterday. You didn't help Emily when she needed you. You didn't help me last week when I asked for support on a project, and you pretended you were too busy. But now that your job is on the line, suddenly everyone should drop everything and assist you. David, I said I'll change later. But right now, later never comes for you, Mark. You keep pushing growth into the future, and the future keeps arriving with the same problems. And honestly, I'm tired. Everyone is tired. We're exhausted from carrying you. David. Please. I know I haven't been the best. But don't let me fail today. Just help me through this one. I shouldn't have to rescue you every time. But maybe this pressure, this fear, is exactly what you need to finally grow. David. Come on. I'm begging you. All right, Mark. You may begin. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and I will be presenting the project. The project overview for,
Wait, so if this overlaps here, does that mean,
So, the purpose of this project is to improve the overall. Just a moment, please. Let me find the main slide.
Mr. Mark, could you clarify what this graph represents? It's not mentioned in the handout.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's related to, some performance metrics, but, I can explain it later.
You don't know what you were presenting?
No, ma'am. I mean, I do know. I didn't have enough time to prepare. Mark, continue with the next section. Please.
Mark's hands shake as he clicks again. Another wrong slide appears. He fumbles with the papers, accidentally dropping some on the table. They scatter.
I'm sorry. This isn't going how it should. I didn't prepare well. I thought I could manage.
Perhaps we should reschedule this presentation when the preparer is fully ready.
Thank you for your time, everyone. We'll follow up with an updated presentation shortly. Mark. This cannot continue. You must learn responsibility. You cannot lean on others forever, not in this company, not in life. Every time you refuse to prepare, every time you wait for someone else to carry your workload, you put your career and other people's time at risk. You're talented, yes. But talent without responsibility becomes a burden, on yourself and on everyone around you. Today was a wake-up call. I hope you take it seriously. I understand. Sir. I really do.
That will be $32.80, please. Mark pulls out his card confidently, trying to appear composed. He inserts it into the machine, avoiding eye contact with people around him. The machine processes. Then a loud beep. A red message flashes, declined. It says insufficient funds. Do you want to try again or maybe use another card?
It must be a mistake. Let me try one more time.
He inserts the card again. The machine processes for a few seconds, then beeps loudly again. Declined. I'm sorry, sir. Still the same message. Do you maybe want to remove something from the total or pay with cash?
Emily? Emily, where are you? You're always here when things go wrong. Come on. Please show up.
He waits a moment, still scanning the aisles. No sign of Emily.
David? David? Maybe he came to buy something today. David, are you around? Anyone? Please. Is anyone I know here?
Sir. It's okay. These things happen. You can step aside for a moment if you want to sort it out.
I don't have another card. And I didn't bring cash.
I understand. But unfortunately, we can't let items go without payment. Would you like me to hold them aside while you try to sort something out?
So, this is what it feels like. To be stuck. Alone. With no one to clean up my mess. I can't keep living like this.
I see Mrs. Parker helped you. That was kind of her. She's always been such a caring woman. She never hesitates to help anyone, no matter what.
Yeah. She was so kind. Kinder than I deserved. I went to her door with nothing but a request, just like I always do, and she didn't even hesitate. She welcomed me in, fed me, talked to me gently. Like I hadn't ignored her 100 times before. I've taken so much from everyone, Emily. From you. From David. Even from Mrs. Parker. I've always asked, always expected, always assumed someone would be there to save me whenever I called. And I never stopped to think about how one-sided it all was. I walked past Mrs. Parker the other day when she was struggling with her groceries. I didn't even slow down. I didn't even consider that she needed me. But today, I was the one struggling. And she didn't hesitate. Not even for a second.
I know you feel bad, Mark. And I'm glad you're finally seeing what we've tried to tell you. But realizing it is the first step. Not everyone reaches that point. Some people go their whole lives taking without ever waking up.
I don't want to keep living like this, Emily. I don't want to be the person who only shows up when I need something. I've been draining the people around me without even seeing it. And today, everything caught up with me. She told me something. Something that hit me harder than I expected. She said helping others isn't a burden, it's preparation. And I've spent my whole life unprepared because I refused to help anyone else.
That's true. And it's something you needed to hear. But what matters now is what you do with this realization. Feeling sorry isn't enough. You have to start giving back. You have to learn how to be someone others can count on, not just someone who counts on others.
I will, Emily. I mean it this time. I don't want to feel this empty again. I don't want to be the person who contributes nothing but takes everything. I want to change.
Then start. One small act at a time. Mrs. Parker planted a seed tonight, and it's up to you to water it.
I will. I really will. Mrs. Parker. Good morning. Those bags look pretty heavy. Please, let me help you with those.
Well now. Isn't this a lovely surprise? Good morning, Mark dear. I won't lie, these bags have been giving me quite a challenge. I could really use the help.
I should have been doing this a long time ago. You've helped me more times than I can count, and I've never slowed down long enough to return even a little of that kindness. I'm sorry for that. Truly sorry.
Oh, Mark. We all grow at different times. Some lessons take longer to sink in than others. What matters is that your heart is waking up now. And that is a beautiful thing to witness.
I don't want to be the same person I've been. I don't want to go through life taking from everyone and offering nothing back. Yesterday opened my eyes in a way I didn't expect. I realized how empty it feels to stand alone, especially when it's because you pushed everyone away with your own selfishness.
You learned something many people never understand until it's too late. Relationships are built on give and take. You can't keep withdrawing from people without making deposits of kindness along the way. Helping others isn't just about them, it shapes you into someone better.
I want to start making those deposits. And I want to start today, with you. Wherever these groceries are going, let me carry them there. It's the least I can do.
Well then, young man, I won't turn down the help. My arms certainly appreciate the break. Thank you, Mark. Truly.
No. Thank you. For helping me even when I didn't deserve it. And for being patient enough to let me grow. Mark? You're helping? Wow. I mean, thank you. I honestly didn't expect it from you. I know. And you're right not to expect it. I haven't exactly been the most helpful person around here. I've been so wrapped up in myself. Always thinking someone else should rescue me. But I never stopped to help anyone, including you. I've been wrong, David. Really wrong. And it's taken me far too long to admit that. Yesterday, everything hit me. How much I take from others. How much pressure I put on you, especially. I didn't realize how unfair I've been until I found myself alone, needing help, and there was no one around. Mark. I mean, yeah, you've been a handful sometimes. But hearing you say this? This is different. You sound sincere. Like you really mean it. I do mean it. Everything. I don't want to keep being the guy who drains everyone around him. I want to change. I want to actually be someone who contributes, someone who helps, someone who cares. I don't want people to feel tired around me anymore. I want to start giving as much as I've been taking. Well, if this is the new Mark, I think we can work with that. It takes a lot of courage to admit your flaws. More than most people realize. I'm not perfect. I know that. But I'm willing to learn. And I'm willing to do better. From now on, you won't have to carry everything alone, literally or figuratively. I'll hold you to that. And honestly, it feels good to have you helping me for once. It feels good to help. Really good. I've been missing out without even knowing it. Hey. Emily, David. I got you both coffee. I remembered the kinds you like. Just wanted to say thank you. Honestly, I know I haven't been the easiest person to deal with. I've always taken and taken, expecting everyone to tolerate my attitude and pick up after my behavior. But lately, I've been seeing things about myself I didn't want to admit. And the both of you. You've been patient with me in ways I didn't deserve.
Mark. This is thoughtful. Really thoughtful. I can see you making an effort. And honestly, that's a good start. Change doesn't happen all at once, but steps like this show that your heart is shifting in the right direction.
Yeah, man. We all get things wrong sometimes. What matters is being honest enough to admit it and strong enough to grow from it. And since this morning, you've been different. You've been quieter. More reflective. I can see you're actually thinking about how your actions affect people. I am thinking. A lot. I've lived for so long expecting help from everyone, but never offering my own hands to anyone else. I always had a reason, an excuse. Or just pride. But I'm learning that kindness is a responsibility, not a favor. If I want people to stand by me, I need to learn to stand by them too. And it starts with little things, like helping, listening, caring.
You're right. And trust me, people notice effort. We notice yours. Keep going, Mark, keep choosing to do better. Day by day.
Thank you. I mean it. Thank you both for not giving up on me, even when I was stubborn.
Mark, I hope I'm not disturbing you. I just wanted to stop by for a moment and say thank you for your kindness today. You didn't have to help me with those heavy bags, but you did. And it truly made my day a lot easier. Small acts of kindness like that may not look big on the outside, but they carry a lot of weight for someone like me.
Mrs. Parker. Thank you for saying that. But honestly, I should have been helping long before today. I walk past people, past situations, past needs. Always thinking about myself first, always assuming someone else will step in. I realize now how wrong that attitude was. You and so many others have helped me when I didn't deserve it, and I just kept taking without even thinking of giving back.
Change comes in different seasons for all of us, Mark. What matters is that your heart is opening now. Sometimes life teaches us through lack, other times through the kindness others show us. And when we finally understand the lesson, it becomes our responsibility to live differently.
I think I've lived so focused on what I didn't have that I forgot what I could give. I've been waiting for people to rescue me. But now I want to be someone who shows up for others. Not because I want anything in return, but because it's the right thing to do. Today was just a small step. But it felt good. It felt right.
And that's how a new journey begins, one small step at a time. You helped me today, Mark, and I noticed. Others will notice too. Just keep doing what you know is right. Kindness grows when it's practiced.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Your patience with me, your kindness. It opened my eyes. I won't forget it.
Mark, look around you. This is what community looks like, people coming together, giving their time, their strength, even just their presence, all for a cause bigger than themselves. And you being here today. It really says a lot. Helping others isn't just about doing a task. It's about opening your heart and finding peace and knowing that you're part of something meaningful.
You're right, Emily. To be honest, I didn't expect to feel this way. I thought coming here would just be about picking up trash or sweeping the walkway. But standing here, seeing how everyone works together, I feel something different, something I've never really felt before. It's like respect. Not the kind people pretend to show, but real respect. I feel like I'm finally contributing instead of pulling back or depending on everyone else. It's amazing, isn't it? When you choose to give rather than take, you start discovering parts of yourself you never paid attention to before. I'm proud of you, Mark. I've seen you grow these past few days, and honestly, this version of you, this one who shows up and wants to help, it's inspiring. People notice sincerity, and they appreciate it. Thank you, David. And thank you, Emily. You both have been patient with me even when I didn't deserve it. I used to think helping others was some kind of burden, something that would drain me. But now I see it clearly. Helping brings peace, just like you said, Emily. It brings a sense of purpose. And now I understand it also brings joy. A kind of joy that grows the more you give.
That's the beautiful thing about kindness, it multiplies. The more you share, the more you receive inside. And trust me, Mark, this is just the beginning. If you keep walking this path, you'll discover a side of life that's richer, calmer, and far more fulfilling.
I want to keep walking this path. Not because anyone forced me, but because it feels right. It feels good. I finally understand what it means to be part of a community. And we're glad to have you on the team. Come on, let's get started.
In life, we often forget how deeply our actions shape the world around us. We rush, we excuse ourselves, and sometimes we convince our hearts that helping others is optional. But what we fail to realize is this: when you make life easier for others, life eventually becomes easier for you. Every act of kindness you give out is like a seed planted, quiet, unnoticed at first, but destined to grow. Help when you can. Give when you're able. Support the tired, lift the struggling, offer grace to those who fall. Because one day, when your own strength fails, when your own hands tremble, when your own heart is weary, you may need the same kindness you once refused to show. And remember the words of Scripture, words that guide and remind us of the power of selfless living: carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6 verse 2. When you choose to bear the burdens of others, God strengthens you to carry your own. A giving heart is never empty. A helping hand is never forgotten. Choose kindness, choose love, choose service.